Okay, my name is James Williams Jr., and I take pride in my heritage, specifically more my Native American heritage than anything else, because I feel like that's where I really belong. So, apparently, I'm a jackass, and I highlighted some stuff, and I can prove some of my theories, but alright, so apparently, while we were in school, because this book's older than all of y'all, it's not older than me. This book came out in 70 something. Okay, if I can find the damn copyright. It came out in 71. Okay, I just fucked up. Apparently, the book is older than me. No, it says copyright in 72 right there. Alright, so here's some Native American stuff. So down here, right here, all this blue, you know, apparently I made like a critical error in why my ancestors ruled the land, the Native American side. Apparently, I thought it was only 1,000 years before Europeans discovered America. And according to this book, I can get the tip of the chief's boot. According to this book, it says 20,000 years. You guys probably can't read that, but in case you can, 20,000 years. And also, the word Asia is right there. So, guess what? The red man is actually a yellow man. So let me read that for you in case you missed it. The first Americans came to America from Asia. More, oh, excuse me, I'm even more wrong because let me reading it, more than 20,000 years ago. So guess what? Looks like I got some Asian in me after all. Yippee fucking kaye. So, initially in my reminder video, I was going to go through tribes. But so instead of doing that, because some of these tribes I can't pronounce, like straight the fuck up, you would think, oh, you're part Native American. You should be able to pronounce this shit. Wrong. I am part Native American. I can't pronounce shit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys these regions of North and South America. And I'm going to show you these things first. Weapons, ways of lives, stuff like that. Canoes, toboggans, these things. Teepees, wigwams, those kind of things. And then tribal clothing differently, because during the Great Splinter, they all decided over 20,000 years ago to get their own traditions and follies and stuff like that. Now, since both my maternal and fraternal grandparents are of Native American, my father's mother is Native American, my mother's mother's Native American. Okay, we got that out the way. Here we go. So, you have weapons, and we have no Native American writers in Hollywood or anywhere that's really trying to make a difference to give us all roles. No. And, you have these. We don't get a lot of Native American stories. We don't get a lot of Native American tales. We don't get a lot of Native American anything. And people are wondering why I'm always trying to pitch this stuff. Because I need a fucking job, and people don't believe that I'm black. That's why. Alright. So, going through all that, you have these dances. And by the way, these pictures have been drawn and depicted, probably changed a long time ago before the hand, and people wonder why I mostly support Native American stuff. So, each one of these pages have a region with tribes. I can't tell you exactly how many, but I can tell you how far you go. So here you have the northern region, and the only tribe I can actually pronounce in this whole list is the Beaver, the Boltalk, the Chippewana, the Cree, who the Cherokee are kind of related to, or that might be the Creek that I'm messing up with. And then I have the Nakasape and the Ojibwa. Slave. I can't pronounce the rest of them outside of the Yellowknife. So those are all the northern region, like towards Canada. These guys are all part of the First Nation. Now, for some reason, they don't have Greenland and Iceland and all of them, but those are Inuit and Eskimos, or whatever the hell you want to call them. Alright. So, when you get over here to the region of where my ancestors are from, because this is down here where Florida is, so Virginia all the way up to Connecticut and them, where my thumb is, that big green spot. So for the northern, you have the Abenaki, the Delaware, the Erie, the Fox, the Huron, the Illinois, the Iroquois, the Mohawk. You get where I'm going, the Kickapoo. I'm only saying the ones I can pronounce. The Massachusetts, the Monani, the Miami, and the Mohican. I don't know the other ways of pronouncing that. And again, we have the Ojibwa, the Powhatan. I didn't say that correct. Souk, and some other stuff. And in the southern region, you have the Kloss, the Cherokee. Go Cherokee, because I'm one of them. We have the Creek. We have the Chickasaw and the Chitmachia. I'm pretty sure I didn't say that right. Powhatan, Seminole, Shawnee, and the Yazoo and the Yucha. So, like I said, I'm probably pronouncing all those wrong except for Cherokee and Creek, because those are kind of family tribes. So then you have like the moccasins, the shoes and stuff. You can't buy this stuff. I mean, I have a shirt from The Party Starts Here, but there's like no Native American PX that I can just run to. And so, if I didn't miss a page, let me make sure I didn't miss a page. Alright, so we have the Middle Plains. That's over here, what you guys can't see, and there's a teepee and all that other stuff. Alright, so hopefully I'm doing the tribes justice, especially since I can't say your names right at all. Acarayas, totally messed that up. Blackfoot, but Blackfoot also roamed around Virginia too. So don't think that they're not. Blood, Cheyenne, Comanche, Crow. Crow also roamed around Virginia. I don't know about the Comanche, but Crow, definitely. And then you have the Kiowa, the Omaha, the Osage, Pawnee, Uquapaw, the Sioux, and the Wichita. Like as in Kansas. I probably didn't say it right. Wichita, whatever the hell. Forgive me, I'm not full blood. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. And then further out, you have the Lakota Sioux. Or just the Sioux before they became northern and southern tribes. So, information is key. And I wanted to go into like a spectacular video, but now's not the time with all the stuff going on. And then you have this guy in his buffalo robe and his horns and stuff up there. And you have the people who invented sign language. That's right, Native Americans invented sign language. So, you have shields and stuff like that, but it doesn't say anything about their legends. It just tells like other stuff. And the reason why tribes have different colors is again location of where they fall into. Now, if you go to the West Coast, that little pink area right there. Now, because I always wanted to do stuff like this, but I'm never gonna get a job doing this shit. So, my fun time. Here we go. So we have Bella Coola, Chinook, Haida, Nutaka, and I don't know how to say the rest of them, but they're all like up in the Seattle and Canada area right there, like, because that's like going into Alaska, but right here is like Seattle, the state, Washington State, and over here would be the First Nations and stuff up there. So, doing pretty good so far, huh? Now, they come back down towards the California mountains, intermountain areas. This side, over here in that little purple spot. I don't know what is showing up on your screen, but that little purple spot. So we'll name some tribes. Hopefully I can pronounce them right. We got the Kuruk, Klamath, Bunnock, Flathead, Modoc, Mohave, Neza Pierce, Pomo, Shoshone. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably not pronouncing these right, so tribes, please forgive me. Again, I'm not full blood. Or as y'all would like to say, pure blood. Now as we go to southwestern area, which is more California towards the Mexican area, right down there. So I'm just giving you like base tribes. You guys can probably get all the tribes on the internet. That's what you need to do. Just Google all the Native American tribes on the internet and learn how to pronounce them, because I can't. I can only pronounce yay so many. So we have the Apache. That's when they had the Geronimo incident, because down here is like Texas and Mexico and shit like that. And Geronimo and the Apaches and the Mexicans weren't having a great time. And by the way, Mexicans are Native American. Let's get that out the way. So the only reason they lost their language is because Cortez assimilated them, everything from the South all the way down to South America. Alright, so here we have Apache, Comanche, Navajo, Papago, Pima, Pueblo, Akuma, Hopi, Liguia, San Eladifano, Taos, Zia, Zuni, and Yuma. Those are the ones I actually can't pronounce. Probably ain't pronouncing them right. So you have more authentic artwork and stuff. Everybody made baskets and weapons differently. So, hello Mexico and Mexicans. Guess what? You're actually fucking Asian. And where's your proof right here down into Mexico and South America and Panama. So let me name your tribes. Because if you're from these tribes, which you most likely are, whether you want to believe it or not, your asses are Asian, as I've said before. I had to get you guys my proof, you know. And history is made in mystery. So we have Aztec, Cuamucha, Maya, Mixtec, Amtec, Otimi, Toltec, Tontonec, Zapotec. Those are the ones I can barely pronounce outside of Aztec. The Incans are further down. So when you start getting into South America and stuff, the Incans and the Mayans are further down. As this map will show you. Up there. Yeah, that's it. So we have Arawak, Caribe, Chickachuca, Choco, Chibone, Kuna. See, if you're not really a part of the tribe, it's probably harder to pronounce it than I'm making it sound. Probably easier for those guys, though. Taino. And again, various pieces. By the way, just for the record, these probably were pieces probably given to museum curators just to keep the paleface from going into the villages and stuff like that. So, Andes regions. That's right. If you're from the Andes and you're Native American, your ass is Asian. Alright. So, down in here, the only ones I can pronounce is Inca and Barboaca. I'm pretty sure I only said one of them right. But there's like 15 or better tribes, as you can see all those numbers there. You can count them yourself. There's a lot of Native American tribes. I mean, 20,000 years before the Europeans discovered America. It's a long time to get an oppressive foothold in this country. Alright, so your tropical forest area, that would be like Brazil and other places and stuff like that. I think Chile's down here, but I know Brazil is way up here. So, let's get that going, shall we? Again, Arawak. Where were they? Up north. Javirio, Mojo, Kari, and other ones I can't pronounce. But anyway, there's their stuff. They even have a little doll right there. Alright. And so we'll go to South American Merino tribes, which is like close down here. I think Chile is down here somewhere, but I'm not going to swear to it. Wouldn't want to be a liar. So you have Ona, Paraguay, Uhanigan, and some other tribes I can't pronounce. So they're further down South America. Which goes back to, guess what, you little Latin guys? You're actually fucking Asian. Yeah. So here's a list of all the tribes and stuff like that. Now, for some reason, Inuit wasn't on here. And I'd have to go get the Eskimo part. But for the record, Eskimos are Native American. Now, I don't understand how they're not in this book. They should have been in this book, or either I overlooked it. But they were when the Great Splinter happened, they were the tribes that never really left the cold. Hopefully that makes sense to y'all. If it doesn't make sense to y'all, then you would probably want to ask an Eskimo to explain it better than my mixed breed ass to do so. And Disney's only made 2 movies about the Eskimo tribes, which is Brother Bear 1 and 2, where for the Powhatan, Pocahontas 1 and 2, they haven't made a Squanto movie unless it was live action. So, yeah. I'm gonna have to get the Eskimo book and do a special on Eskimos, but for the record, because I'm putting all this stuff back tomorrow, this is the map of America's north and south and the top region of the Canadian province, because that's where most of the other ones went to. Alright? And each tribe had a special, I guess, hunting regiment because of this little red, blue, and yellow, or red, blue, and orange, or red, green, and orange, or whatever. The lighting in my room sucks. So, therefore, you know, wanted to give you guys some of that so you get a taste of the things that I've had to learn after learning that I was partially Native American. Now, I was going to get into the gear, the shirt, and put that on there, and then I was like, no, and then other things happened this week, so I haven't been able to make this video until today. So I'm going to post everything now and call it a day, and you guys have a nice night. I'm James Williams Jr. This is Kung Fu Habit number 2. Unless something else important pops up that I really want to talk about, which I don't, then I'm done for the night. Be seeing ya.